Hey y'all, it's Anime Game, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 of Inen no Shobutai, episode 1. And I gotta say, this anime was... Oh, let me turn off this timer because I don't want to waste too much electricity. Let's just say this episode was the best episode 1 I've seen this whole season by fucking far. Which is saying a lot, because this season's actually had a lot of good shows, surprisingly. Like, of the ones I've seen, there's really only one anime I legitimately didn't like. But everything else, it's been good, great. And this one, wow! Let me explain why this one's so great by talking about the characters. Now, it has a lot of fun characters. You've got your character Shinra, and what I really love about this, they gave you a good amount of characterization for him, because he's a guy that smiles when he's nervous, but simultaneously though, they establish his motivation where he wants to be a hero, and then they establish his backstory where he has a tragic one where his mother and his little sibling pretty much died in a fire, but it was aggravated through someone else, which already makes him much more intriguing, because not only does the main character want to be a hero, he wants to get vengeance simultaneously. And what I do like about what they do with Shinra was when they actually do go up against one of the spontaneously combusted creatures, I do like how he actually has PTSD at first, and he needs pep talk from the other people in the fire force in order to start fighting. And you know what? I find that realistic, because considering that he lost his mother and his little sibling in a fire, there's a good amount of people that would have probably, at the very least at first, fallen towards the wayside due to pressures. So I do like that. Kind of has a small psychological factor too, and that's what makes Shinra into a likable character. So that was nice. And I like how established that he couldn't genuinely smile. But then afterwards, it shows you that he develops as a character a bit, because after they resolve the situation and take care of the person that was spontaneously combusted, they defeat the creature, and then afterwards, one of them does a prayer so that the soul can rest in peace. I do like how you see Shimon receive some praise from the people, and then you see him genuinely smile at the end of the episode. So you do get some character development there. And aside from that, I like some of the other characters too, like Maki. She seems to have a lot of energy and all of that. That was pretty nice. Then you have this one man who seems mature, not the one with the glasses, but this one that's also made some jokes too. He was pretty funny, likable. And there was this blonde chick that was pretty cool too, I gotta say. So this anime had some pretty nice characters overall. And I'll probably know their names as I watch more episodes. But the ones that stick out to me are Maki and Shinra. Shinra because I've heard Shinra as a name for multiple anime characters in the past. Same with Maki, so those were like instant for me. So, aside from some pretty nice characters though, I also like how the story establishes a lot well in its first episode. At the very least, you get to see a spontaneously combusted individual. Like, you see in the first sequence someone spontaneously combusts, then you see the people in the special fire force take care of the situation right off the bat. And like an easy scenario, then it scales it up near the end where they take on someone who's spontaneously combusted, who's got more powers than the individual in the first portion of the episode. And you see the whole fire force crew work at it, and they have to like collaborate in order to take it down. And I like that sequence too, because it shows off that not everything's gonna come easy for our main protagonist too. And that's also pretty nice that it has like the teamwork angle going on, because don't get me wrong, I like animes where a main character can solo shit, but I also like animes where characters work together. So it gives it a bit of variety in a way. It gives it that unique factor, so that when they actually do take on that spontaneously combustion individual, it feels nice, it feels earned, and it made for some really satisfying acting set pieces too, you gotta say. So, from a story standpoint, it was nice. And it was also equally nice when they even established that their goal isn't just to take care of these situations where people spontaneously combust. and then pray for them so that the souls can rest in peace. That's part of the goal. But the main goal is to try to find the cause behind that so that it doesn't happen anymore. And I like that too, because at the very least it implies that there is an end game for this anime. That it isn't just going to wanderlessly stick around. At least I hope it doesn't. But at the very least, this first episode implies that it isn't going to go towards that path. For all we know, it could dick around later on. I don't read the manga it's based off of. But for now, these are all positive signs. And that's why I thought I did well from the story standpoint. Aside from having some good jokes here and there in the relaxing sequences. And it also did a good job of making me feel sympathy for Shinra. Because seeing like the sequence where his mom's sewing Shinra to run when she's on fire was really, really sad. And I like how they show flashbacks of her telling Shinra that Shinra looks like a hero when he puts a cape on. Like all those scenes were adorable. And then it's like a gut punch even more when it shows you his mom burning too. So that was also another nice element about this episode. It can draw emotions on you. And that's what makes it really, really good. As for the animation and art, fucking amazing. I gotta say, this was the most visually engaging anime this season so far. At least off of its first episode. Because everything moved. Even people that were just decoration characters like in the background looked great. The flames, they really sizzled like that. It was just lit. And then the action set pieces were great. They were really choreographed really well because you have the enemy try to dodge stuff. You have the main characters dodge. Like, everything fucking flowed. So from the animation and art, gets top marks from me on that. And the soundtrack and voice performances were great. And taking all this into consideration, I'm gonna rate this 5 out of 10. Or more like 10 out of 10. Because this was by far the best anime I've seen so far this season, based off of the episode 1s of shows. And I honestly cannot wait to see more of this anime. Woo! So anyways, guys and gals, these are my thoughts on the episode. Comment down your thoughts in the comments section below on how you feel about the episode. Be sure to rate the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely pumped up for next week's episode. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Have a good and safe day. Bye-bye.